You're probably wondering why you haven't seen me around for a while. Well, I have a second job. I work retail, and I was called back to work. And as I was processing my feelings, my emotions about going back to work, I had a couple of aha moments. As soon as I was called and told that, or invited back to work, and of course I said, yeah, I want to go because I'm tired of being at home here. I started to feel all of these unrestful and anxious feelings inside. And so the question that I asked myself is, why am I feeling this way? And so in my last couple of videos, I had talked about ambiguity and uncertainty. What I came up with was knowing that work was going to resume in the midst of this COVID season where things aren't completely over yet. I was facing a whole new set of uncertainties. So after being at home in the house for 6 weeks and establishing a routine, I had some things that I did on Zoom. I did some online volunteering. I knew what day I was going to the grocery store. I had my life kind of planned out, and I knew what was going to go on. And now all of a sudden, I'm going to go back to work. And it hit me all over again that my life and my routine was being totally disrupted. So not only was I going to go to work, but I didn't know what work looked like. And the first week, last week, I worked long hours getting the store ready, and the store opens actually this coming weekend. That's all I knew. And there were some things that we were told, but we were also told this is what it looks like for now, and things can change. And then one day I was looking at some things on Facebook, and someone from an organization I used to work for when I lived overseas asked the question, do you think those of us who have lived overseas are dealing with the ambiguity better than people who've never lived overseas? And I was like, oh, yeah. I wonder, how am I doing with that? And my conclusion was, and what I responded was, I think that I am much quicker to identify it as uncertainty and ambiguity that are causing these feelings inside of me than other people are. Am I better at dealing with it? Maybe not. I just know what it is. But then, of course, identifying it helps you to deal with it more quickly. And so once all this came together, it was like, oh, yeah, I get this. This is a familiar feeling, and I'm going to get past it. So now what do? And the verse in Jeremiah 29 about God having plans for us, and that these are plans for success and not for our demise, have kept coming to my mind. Now I have new uncertainties, even though I know I'm going back to work. What does this look like? There are some things they're asking for us I'm not terribly excited about, but that's the way life is right now. And God is in this. And so knowing that my future is secure in Him allows me to handle these uncertainties and ambiguities in a way that is healthy, and I can look forward to it with eager anticipation. My life is an adventure, and so is yours. When your life is committed to God, you don't know what's going on around the corner, what's going to happen around the corner. And so I have a couple of certainties in my life that have brought new uncertainties and new ambiguities. God, where are you in this? What do you have for me in this? I can't wait to see what you have in store for me. So that's what's on my mind right now. I hope you're handling your ambiguities and uncertainties and taking them before the Lord and asking Him what He has for you in them. And I'll see you next week.